Well, in its 23rd season, NCIS is currently the longest-running primetime drama on CBS and the #1 TV franchise globally. Do y'all watch NCIS?
I used to a lot when I was a kid because our local CBS station had Wheel of Fortune, just like here on 5. We had Wheel of Fortune at 6:30, and then I think it was NCIS at 7, and also like Criminal Minds, CSI. So all those shows we watched a ton.
Okay, so the 500th episode, it'll honor the show's rich legacy and the fans who have made it a worldwide hit. The 500th episode of NCIS, it will air on March 17th, 2026. I do think it is so neat to see shows continue and continue and continue. Like Grey's Anatomy, I don't know how they're still doing it.
You're right.
NCIS, like it is really neat because it's like you have multiple generations kind of jumping in and watching it.
Yeah, and especially with crime shows, right? Like, I feel like comedy might be a little bit easier because there's always current events you can kind of make fun of, right? Crime, there's only, a finite number of crimes, and so how do you, incorporate that into a show? So it's very impressive what they've done for that long because usually, if Peter's out after a couple seasons, they've been doing it forever.
It'd be interesting to watch, like, episode 1 or 2 compared to episodes now and, like, just how different crimes have gotten, right? Just when it comes to like technology and things like that. And that's probably what's helped them continue to keep it going.
No, that's a good point. I was going to say, yeah, technology's definitely evolved, and now you have, I'm sure like AI stuff. Like I'm sure that's part of the show now. So
hacking, that kind of stuff.
Right. So yeah, I don't watch it a ton now, but I'll say March 17th, might just watch the 500th episode and witness history.
Maybe I need to watch a few episodes just to get caught up on everything I've missed the last 500, right? Okay, well, the Prada Group has officially acquired Milan fashion house Versace in a $1.375 billion cash deal.
Pocket change.
Executives say, I honestly would have thought it would have been more. They say the acquisition, it offers significant growth potential for the 47-year-old brand, which has been underperforming in recent years. Analysts say the challenge will be making Versace relevant and desirable again. I didn't realize that they were struggling. I do wonder the prices in the two. I've never really been in the market for either.
I'm not exactly in their tax bracket.
Well, when we were in Europe last year, I went into the designer stores for fun and acted interested, so they'd let me hold them and try them on, and my husband would take a picture with me, and then we're gonna think on it and then never come back, Sometimes took it further and was like, can I have your card? But I don't know how Versace kind of compares to Prada. Prada's very expensive. Like Louis Vuitton brands like that are expensive, but Prada's even more.
Yeah.
And so I wonder if Versace prices will go up or if they were kind of comparable to begin with. But never owned Versace or Prada. Actually, I did own some Versace glasses because insurance paid for those.
Oh, okay.
Look at you go, Tiffany.
Some little prescription Versace glasses, but I had those things for 4 years.
She put them to use.
I did. They were good. They were good glasses. Good glasses frames if you're in the market.
There you go.
Well, the Chicago Bears fans, they had extra reason to celebrate this week thanks to a hot dog stand. Always a reason to celebrate, right? Free hot dogs if the Bears head coach, Ben Johnson, took his shirt off after a victory. And if I'm that coach, you got to win and you got to take your shirt off after to make the fans happy,
Well, so they did. So that's why they're doing this.
But that was the whole reason. If he did it, then they got him.
Right. So this past Sunday, they won against the Eagles. What day was it? Friday. And so they celebrated, took his shirt off, and now they're going to hand off some hot dogs.
Yeah, you've got some happy fans. Good job, coach, because now people are like, I like him even more. That's job security. Well, after the Bears win over the Super Bowl champion Eagles, fans lined up early in the cold yesterday morning for those free hot dogs, bundling up against the winter chill. And you know what? Hot dogs for breakfast in the cold.
I'd do it.
Now, I'd love to see if anyone took up on Ben Johnson and also took their shirts off for the hot dog. Because I read this initially, I will say, and I thought it meant that if you took off your shirt, because Ben Johnson did it, that you'd get free hot dogs.
That would be bad.
Like I said, I don't think they did. But yeah, hey, Chicago, especially for the Bears, this is a very good season for them. This is their best season since probably they went to the Super Bowl in 2006. So I'll say there's a lot of reason to celebrate and have a good Chicago dog.
Is the Bears stadium indoor?
It is outdoor. It is Soldier Field, but they are proceeding on a new stadium that will be indoors, which kind of some complaints about that because Soldier Field's very historic, right, honoring the veterans, and also just a very landmark area in Chicago, kind of near Lake Michigan. So it's kind of sad that they will be going indoors, but for Chicago, especially because it's always so windy, obviously, windy city. But all the snow, it'll help them host things. I think that's what they want, is to host things and provide a better fan experience. That's what they think. But I think a lot of, hardcore football fans, they like being out there.
Yeah, well, it's like the Bills, right?
Yeah,
they
exactly.
love it. They love brushing off the 12 feet of snow.
They're building a
to
new
sit
stadium
and
too,
stand.
Tiffany.
They are?
Yeah.
It's going to be indoors?
Indoors.
Good. That's too much dedication for me right there to sit in 12 feet of snow.